Hello, hello, and welcome. I forgot to put my lip gloss on before. So I'm like, what the heck? Gonna get some lip gloss going on. This is vegan and cruelty free. Okay, first of all, whoa. What have we here? I thought there was only one, but there are two trying to pop out. And our bottom of the deck energy from there. Signs. I am getting clear signs are starting to come for you. They have been coming for you. They are coming for you. Clear signs to help you get your headspace straight, heal inside and out in every way, and be able to receive all the blessings that are coming to you. I feel like right now we might be a little closed off. We're not really open to all of the changes that the universe would want to be thrown our way. We need to open up and accept all the gifts. All the gifts. We can never accept all the gifts. Then we would have to be God, you know? But we can sure try. Love life, live your life. Okay, from here, I'm actually going to back up and we're going to go to the oracle cards. I got the moon energy here. Focusing in. I've already shuffled these. Divine Feminine. Oh, okay. I'm a big fan of just taking them. They fell on the floor. So that may be a sign too. Let's just keep an open heart and an open mind, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Capricorn energy, new moon energy, okay? The void, the yin energy, the feminine. Luck is on your side. Got some of that Sag energy, some fire in there, okay? Earth and fire. A new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, a lot of passion energy here. A lot of passion, a lot of receiving. Like I said, I'm just getting receive on numerous levels. Oh wow, this one's beautiful. This might be one of my favorite cards, you guys. Conclusions are within reach. Do you guys love that as much as I do? Oh my gosh. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, so that's a lot of cards. I'm gonna take one angel oracle card. Again, already shuffled. Oh, okay. Your energy, stuff is coming quickly. The answers, everything you want is coming quickly. Your new romantic cycle begins coming quickly. Your luck is already there. You know, conclusions within reach coming so soon. It's gonna be, like I said, the signs are obvious, but only if you're paying attention to them. That's the energy. So it's spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Exactly what I've been saying. Exactly. Okay. Lovely. So now let's jump right into it. See what we got here. Divine Feminine. Okay, again, shuffle these some already. As you saw earlier. Here we go. Well now. We've got to make good choices. I can tell you that right now. Okay, I need to straighten out my tablecloth here. My tarot cloth. Okay, so Divine Feminine, I just want to send you so much love right now. You know, as a feminine, I know, feminines, we need love, and so does the Divine Masculine. How's that for starting operating? Yeah. Okay, so a little bit of protective energy here. Been seeing a lot of tower moments going around. A little bit of holding back. Why? This is your life. Don't let yourself act in ways where it's what you think others want you to do, what you think is going to make somebody else happy, what you think is going to please them, what you think is going to appease them, what you think, you know, they're going to pay you for, whatever, you know, like all of this stuff. It's like backwards. Ask yourself what your passion is. Dive deeper into that. Follow your own intuition. Follow your own true self. You have to be able to be one with yourself, to feel your emotions. Okay, that's how you get over obstacles. That's how you move down this. Okay, keep it up, moving it down the road. You know what I mean? That's how we evolve. Okay. Yeah. So definitely doing some leveling up in many, many ways. Okay. Diving deeper. Very important. But there's a lot of focus right now on your everyday life. But that, I think right now, it's just, you have to remember, it's just kind of a phase with all this star energy that we have, with all of these eclipses, lunar eclipses, solar eclipses this summer. Woo! You know, it's a, with all of the change, basically, you know, that's kind of taking up a large focus again. But don't not do the work. Like, do the work, do the shadow work anyway. Go inner, go higher, go deeper, go deeper, go higher. That's my theme song. I need to write a theme song. I always say it. Go deeper, go higher. You know, don't just go through the motions. Really look at your life too. It's not just about the hermit. It's about the fact that the hermit is shining his light on the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? This is going inward, but also going inward during work, at work, after work. It was like when I got one of these cards that was like, take the, you know, create a sacred space wherever you go, whether it's work, whether it's your car, whether it's your room, you know, your kitchen, whatever. Sacred space, just carry it with you. And that's kind of like this. You don't need to save your shadow work for a certain place, a certain time of day, a certain state of mind. What I'm saying is, don't be scared of it. People say, I see people, and I swear this is like the only thing that I like do not agree with Sophia Charles on, is that she says it has to be bad. And I'm like, I've been working on this for a really long time. Like, I've been doing like inner child work. I honestly don't know how long. It's been years and years and years and years and years. Like, not like consecutive, you know, but since I've learned about that and started kind of that process and done some work here and there on it, you know, it's just one of those things. Anyway, I'm going to keep it on moving. I'm trying to keep these videos going. And yeah, focus on your everyday life, but allow it to be sacred. Allow yourself to sneak in some work when you have a mental space, when you have an emotional space. If you don't know what that means, just go with the mental space. Like, when you have time to think about it, when you have time, if you have time enough to, I would say a bathroom break honestly is too short. I would use a bathroom break just for a quick touch in and be like, hey, you know, inward, within. Go within, check in with yourself, take some deep breaths, do some positive mantras. Get yourself, just raise your vibration a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good thing to do. Bathroom breaks, or like, but if you have like more of like a lunch break or like a 15-minute break, you can for sure better yourself in 10 minutes. I'm telling you, like, it doesn't have to be bad, because there are a lot of misconceptions and emotional hurts and different things we carry around, resentments about things that we don't need to. That's what shadow work and inner child work is all about, right? But not all of it is like horrible, because some of it is just, oh, oops, I made the wrong assumption as a kid about this. Bam. And it's not quite so simple, because it's not like as soon as you do it, bam, it's complete magic and everything's done and you never think about it again. It's kind of like, I don't want to put a negative connotation on it. It's kind of like brainwashing yourself or repeating something. It's like the mantras. It's like doing it, creating from there, like wiping out the negative, creating something new. I'm a big fan of replacement. Addictions, you replace. Mantras, you replace. You don't just think of not doing something, you know, you have to focus on the actual doing and action and thinking and feeling and all of that. Tie it all together here. This earth energy with Virgo, I think is, for a lot of people, it's kind of safe. And that's why you can receive all of this, like 3 cards in a row right here are just receiving, open, wide open. Do you see that? 2, you know, limbs like wide open, flying. Spread your wings. Ready to soar with a new romantic cycle. You've got luck. Now, luck is an interesting word too. Some people are like, I don't even talk about luck, you know? Like, I don't even do luck. And luck is karma. Luck is this. I don't believe in bad karma. I don't believe in good karma. Da 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 da. You can think what you want about it. It doesn't mean it's gonna be true. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna try to stay on track here. So, we have our eye mind's eye on something, and I think it has to do with this relationship. And if you don't have anything that popped up when I said that, then you need to focus. Again, go into your inner self, don't have distractions, figure out what it is you really want. If you have to do a little tournament system where you put 2 things against each other, take it to the next level, go down the list, so forth and so on and so forth, you know, to figure out what it is you actually want and like what kind of life, you know, with your partner. Like a lot of people, we're so caught up in this, oh, you got to get married, you got to have a super expensive wedding, go into debt, you know, do all this stuff. And it's like, okay, excuse me, like you don't have to do any of that. You know, like you don't have to do things other people's way. So that's why it's really important to give yourself time to really feel out what you really want. And a lot of times, you know, sometimes what we want, if you don't have an idea right off the top of your head, again, that just pops right out. Focus on what is popping up to you that you don't want. And then start there and just figure out how not to go down that same road. And because the fact that you're thinking about that and it's bugging you means that it's saying something to you. Everything's saying, if you go through life with the mentality that every single thing is saying something to you, it will help you so much. Take everything as a sign. Every single thing as a sign right now, you guys. Everything happens for a reason, even down to the detail. And it's all about you and your energy, because we affect the energy around us. You know, it's working with us, and that's like scientifically proven. So we can balance our energy like this. We have a lot of shoulds. We're kind of wrapped up in the shoulds. You know, we got to do this because our parents wanted us to do this. We got to do this because everybody at work does that. Or, you know, we don't want to feel like outsiders in our life. And I think that really guides a lot of people. But for people like us that are leaders, it's kind of like you just can't help it. You have to come to peace with the fact that you're a little bit of an outsider, and you probably were as a kid. You might have to do some shadow work on that, some inner child healing on that, because that's what kind of our minds kind of go away with us. We don't even know. We do not even consciously think about the fact that when we were a kid, we thought about this one thing. While this happened, we believed this, so therefore we now expect certain things out of life. Like, you don't think about stuff like that when you're going through your everyday life. So that's why when you learn how to do this, when you learn how to do the shadow work, you really clear things out. You're like, oh shit, that's why I do that. And knowing is the first step of everything. If you just keep on learning, keep on growing, and don't make it all like a mental thing, like science, you know. But there is like, you know, yeah, I mean, like science. I'm not knocking science. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way that some people do science. But anyway, yeah, we're really sinking into a good balance here. Maybe we're feeling pretty comfortable, actually. Don't get too comfortable, because there's a lot more change coming. Okay, September, if you guys have seen any of my videos lately, specifically like the last week's ones, for pretty much every sign, it's like, okay, guess what? You know, August is great and everything, but September is, you know, it may not be quite as smooth for the collective, for everyone. Like, it may be really smooth for people who have good karma. But I feel like there's going to be some karmic return in the middle of September. Like, by September 13th, you want to be living the life you're living, because you're going to get a lot of that same energy for a while, like a long time, like a decade. So it's very important to go higher on every level. Every level. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. Don't make it bad like it's something that you have to do, like right now. Put it on top of your list of everything else that you have to do. But yeah, kind of do that, because it is better. It is going to give you better rewards than everything else that you focus on. What you focus on flourishes. So if you focus on healing and love and getting what you want, if you focus on that, feeling that now, feeling that in the now, what would you do? How would you have to change your life right now if you got that today? Or if you got a message saying, wow, in 24 hours you're going to have exactly what you want. What would you do? Let's say your dream was to go move to you know, some land or something in some area. And if you only had money, you would like go and do something, you know, start a sanctuary or have a farm or something, you know. Then if you really wanted that, like, you would have to really want it. It would have to be the right thing. Like, you have to find the right thing. You can't just say, I want this. That's the thing that people don't understand. Like, it's kind of 80-20 rule, to quote Jupiter 11:11. But you don't necessarily, you don't get everything that you think or that you feel for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Like, you've got to believe it. You've got to put the effort. You've got to show the universe that you deserve it, that you're going to take care of it, that you're going to enact it, that you're going to make something good happen because of it. Kind of energy. But it's more about yourself. So, yeah, okay. Let's keep going. We've got some really, really good energy, and we're going deep right when we need to. Divine Feminine. We are going deep right. We're very strong right now. This is some strong ass feminine energy, okay, is what I'm getting, especially as far as manifesting. And it's like we're manifesting out of the friggin' darkness, which is exactly what we need to do, because we are here to transmute energy, keep it positive, raise the vibration. You are here to raise the vibration. You are here to live in love. If I know anything, I know that. And so it's great, because as you get better at all of this, as we collectively get better, we're all moving, our stories, a lot of us are the same. We kind of have had our problems and had our thing, and then oof, all of a sudden we know what it is, even though we were with our person before. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And what I'm hearing, you know, like Jupiter 11:11, and I think Sophia were saying, people are more, you know, twin flames are like being brought in right now. Like, we're gonna have an influx of like babies. So cute. Oh my gosh. But yeah, when you get better and better and you go down the road, it's like you're old school, you know, and it's like your tower moments will just get smaller and smaller and smaller. And even if it seems big in some people's eyes, you will be able to actually cope and deal with it relatively well, better than you used to before you knew. You know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, and it's the knowledge connection. If you have it's just like anything else. If you're like overly focused on intellect and you don't care about your emotions, it's not a balance. This is like, it's like chakra stuff, but it's kind of like more simple. You don't need to think about all these different chakras and memorize all this different stuff. What you need to do is make sure that your mental and your emotional and your physical and your spiritual are all, and like your financial, and all of it is kosher. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm getting. Okay, so let's keep going. We are, excuse me, we're burping all over the place today. We got some burpy energy. Make sure that, I just got a thing, it was a message about digestion, but that's about digesting the moment. I'm not talking about food right now, even though I always talk about food. That's why I have a whole channel, Klaireeberry, talking about food, just Klaireeberry. But anyways, there we go. All new. Perfect. Yeah. We are like delighted with the fact that we are seeing things in a new way. We are delighted with the fact that we're like coming into our power, and we're delighted to find out that our motives and our intentions are so pure. If you really are really honest with yourself, a lot of times your emotions are even more pure than you think. Because people sometimes are like, oh, you know, they get these ideas coming in from different areas where it's like, oh shit, like, where did I get this idea? Like somebody told you, somebody programmed you to be that way and to think that about yourself and all of this stuff. So that's part of the work too. We're just undoing a lot of the stuff that was done. And again, it doesn't have to be super emotional. You can just do the undoing of this stuff, the unlearning, the saying, what? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm canceling this out and replacing it. Cancel it out and replace. Okay. So yeah. Seeing things in a whole new way is going to cause you to live in a whole new way. Things that you thought that weren't ever going to change have now blossomed. And that includes your relationship, your love, but not only with your twin flame, but with yourself. And when you are talking about a relationship that is inside, that is with yourself, then that affects every relationship you have with your mind, soul, spirit, body, other people, etc., groups, whatever. So we're talking huge change. Like I'm getting, wow, this is even more change. Like I've been talking about change, and you guys, it's not just August, September. Okay, August is starting a new change, right? September is moving along with it, but also through January 10th, same kind of energy. Okay, so there's just know, like I keep on telling people this, and I'm going to say it again. Do not worry if you are repeating, yourself and you think you're overdoing it. You just keep going. You know what I mean? And it's going to be better and better and better. Better than you could even imagine. Have that energy. Expect that to happen. Know that when you wake up, your mind could be blown by that day in a super positive way. And the likelihood of that happening is hella good. Because you're divine. Because you're awake. Because you are special. Super duper special. However you want to put it. Whatever it feels good to say about it, and however you want to feel about it. You don't even have to say anything about it. Okay, let's keep it going. I have a feeling I'm taking a while, and I think we're getting the point here. But this is about a very healing energy. It's coming from within. It's coming from the learning that the Tower Moments brings about. We just are soaking it up. We're soaking up that energy. We're not scared to revisit it. We're not scared to look at things inside out, do the shadow work. I've got all new videos coming up, already posted, etc. about shadow work. So check that out. I actually have a playlist on Klaireeberry. Again, just Klaireeberry. It's got a lot of food, vegan videos, but if you go to the playlist, you can go there and look at the Law of Attraction, I believe is the title of that playlist. And it's Klaireeberry spelled the same way as it is here on this channel. So you just go there, check it out. But anyway, I'm here to help you. Again, mind is so important, because when your mind's pure, you can receive. And when your heart is pure too, same thing. You can receive the messages and the energy. Like there are messages, light codes, all of this different stuff, like sound, like everything is so much deeper. Like the food we eat, people are like, it's the vitamin C. No, like it's so much deeper than that. Everything is connected. We just want to go as deep as possible. Like, why not? You're a leader. You need to spread your wings and fly and show other people how to do it. Because if you don't do it, who is going to do it? You are very crucial. You are very needed. Tell yourself that. It doesn't have to be this cocky thing of, oh, I'm so special. Nobody can talk to me. Like, I need to be a diva and be rude to people. Like, no, it's not about that. It's not about this. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's about seeing the things that need to be changed in this world, and there's a lot of them, and rising above them, going higher, helping the world go higher. Again, the inner as to the outer. You are powerful, and your vibration is affecting the entire world, not just you and your twin flame. Okay, this is a new beginning for you and lots and lots of people. Everybody's got a lot of change right now. Everybody's either leveling up, and then after a while, you'll notice some people stay the same and then probably decline and get worse, or they're going to have radical shifts in many ways. That's what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so now we are kind of past the past and more present energies, and we are going to see what's coming up for the divine feminine. And this right now that I'm going to start off with is going to be like just the next couple of days or so. I mean, take it as you will. This is what we're going to see. Okay, so you're going to be in this mode. You're going to kind of be in this zone, I feel like. And about your love, you know, you've weighed the odds. You know that you are so deeply connected. Like, when it comes down to it, you've admitted that to yourself. You've learned that about yourself. You just know. And so now you're like trying to move it forward. We all are, right? In every stage, in every way, you know, you never want to go backwards. So you just keep going forward so you don't get worse, because stagnancy, again, no bueno, you know, but that takes you looking inner. It takes you doing the work. And again, cram that motherfucking work in wherever you can. We're busy. A lot of us are women. I mean, not that like, you know, a lot of people are men who have feminine energy. And if you're raising kids, it's just like, oh my gosh, like, you gotta really be creative sometimes. You know what I mean? So, but you just know it's beyond you. This is beyond all of us. When you spread your wings, the energy like flows out to everyone. It's like the ripple effect, you know? When you flap your wings, it's like usually, the butterfly? And then you can create a hurricane, like, you know, not that you would want to do that. I forget the saying exactly what it is. But yeah, we are going to really enjoy this new phase, this new level. Cheers to you. Cheers to me. Cheers to us and this great feminine energy that is so strong, and it really is changing the world. I mean, what is it? The Dalai Lama has quotes about that. Like, it's the female rainbow energy, women that are gonna save the world. Somebody said that. I don't know who it was, but yeah, it's all about the shadow work. The shadow work is really what's moving us forward to. Of course, you're totally supported. You can be totally vulnerable, be totally yourself, be totally authentic and free, because you're strong and you are a beacon of light. Like, you just need to have trust in that, really realize that, and that'll help you be like more expressive. It'll help you, honestly, when you know that you're divine, you like make sure that you're eating and drinking more healthier things, you know? So, and you know, a lot of the stuff, you don't have to be a super crazy health nut. You just have a food, and then you figure out, or have a favorite meal, and then you just figure out how to make those flavors in healthier ways. Like, keep the flavors, just lose like all the, you know, meat and animal products and high fat cheese, and just get the vegan stuff, you know? So anyway, sorry, had to throw that out there. I feel like the inner and the outer, you have to really protect your health. People say, oh, hell, schmel, and there's this whole dialogue with vegans and spiritual people, and sometimes they get at odds, and it's like, well, you know, I'm not going to judge you or tell you anything like you have to in order to be spiritual, because of course I've seen so spiritual people who like can still eat meat or whatever, but I just don't think it's not necessary. And as for everything else, I would say to anybody, you know, whether it's a spiritual person or not, like, hey, you know, it's better for the environment, it's better for the world, it's better for yourself, it's better for your health, it's better for the financial systems, it's better for like every little thing in the world, it's better for other people alive at this moment. Just, did I say the environment? Yeah. So very important. And, you know, for cruelty and suffering, and the vibration of cruelty and suffering that is promoted and that is shown, that is exuded, that is enacted every single day. I mean, the span that they're killing these animals is like so crazy. So I'm sorry, I just want to throw that out there. This card, just like, it's like we're having a good time. We're having a good time, and we're not. And I wanted to bring this up too because or they told me to bring this up to you, is that what you have to, like, it's kind of like the balance thing. You have to balance it out. You have to know, you know, what is really at the root of what you want. And you have to know that that is, I mean, an animal is an animal is an animal. You know what I mean? But the energy that comes from torturing animals all the time, and like that many animals every single day, and then like polluting with it at the same time, and just like creating PTSD for the slaughterhouse workers at the same time, and like a lot of injuries and all of this stuff. Like, they're mostly migrants, so like they don't even know how to fill out workers' comp, so they don't get shit. Okay, sorry. Got interrupted there. Camera was doing its own thing. Ran out of battery and I didn't even notice it. So watch out of running out of gas. Watch out for overextending yourself. That's never good. It's not good for your phone. It's not good for you either. You have to stay on your guard to move into this new level. You have to be aware, again, of all of the things, like all of the mind, body, soul, spiritual, social, financial, like all of the stuff. But I feel like it's all just kind of just coming into place for you. Luck, it totally is on your side right now. You are able to kind of manifest this energy. It's just like everything. You're here to be an example, to be the light, to shine for others. Once you really, truly come to terms with that, you become so powerful, then you can spread your wings and fly. Okay, and this does have to do with your romance, and this does have to do with your inner and your outer. Your hard work is paying off. It's not just talking about your job, okay? Your inner child, spiritual, shadow work. It's like, it needs to be what you hold dear. If you truly want what you want, and if you don't know what you want with your partner, with your person, then you need to really get clear about that right now, okay? Conclusions are within reach. You're going to move to the next level, and you need to know what to start manifesting next. Okay, so now you got your person. Now what? What's it really look like? How much fun are you really going to have? How great is this life really going to be? You have to see it. You have to conceive, achieve. You have to conceive, believe, and achieve, okay? Write it down. Write it in the Klaireeisms. Okay, so wow, you know, that really was the end of our reading, but I did want to come back. You know, I started out talking about how you guys we are, you know, in a way, like you may be guarded in a way less than ever, but still, you're still guarded, and it's still working against you, because when you're guarded against your own self. If this is really your twin flame, if this is really your person, if this is really what you're doing together, which it is, you guys have the balance, you have the twin flame energy, like you're doing the inner child work, you guys are just going deeper, you're going so much deeper, and that's what's bringing you to this new kind of happy-go-lucky energy right now. But it's just a foundation for you guys to manifest even more off of. Okay, we got more cards coming out. Do not worry. Do the opposite of worry and think about everything. Don't just do the manifestations. You got to go deeper with the shadow work. The law of attraction as we know it by itself without the switch work, you got to do the switch work. The shadow work and inner child healing switch. You got to flip the switch. You got to keep on flipping the switch every day. And it's easy. And it feels good, so do it. Everything you knew turn it upside down. You're going deeper, you're going beyond, you're coming to new conclusions that you didn't even know. You're not reliant on things, like I say, like in one, reliant in one area. Like you're not just focusing on your physical body right now. You're not, you know, you were in the past, maybe like over hyper obsessed or something like that. Hypersensitive maybe. But you're not anymore. You're coming into this really new cycle. And again, it's mind, body, soul, spiritual. Everything's evolving right now. And you're the shining light, you know, and not in a superficial way. This is from the inner. Be genuine, be authentic, be your true self. And that is where, I don't want to say you prosper. That is where everything will feel right. You'll be happy when you're honest, when you do this work and you really know where your own self is coming from. I mean, that's really kind of what it's about. So let's just get a little bit of closing energy since it snuck up on us so fast. Like, yes, we are being strong. We may be the ones still right now who are kind of guiding the energy. I mean, on so many levels, you both do. We both, a twin flame, like both. But we're the masculine in that sense right now. That is our energy that is going to keep us going. We are the leader of the energy. Okay? And we need to be the ones who decide where that energy goes. Okay? So the shadow work is, you know, if something is ever bothering you about your person, especially, your person will be the first person for you to do shadow work on. You know, you just take their judgments, you know, your judgments on them. What are they doing wrong? What do you wish they're doing more of? What do you know, what is not okay with their behavior right now? What would you change? If you could change anything, what would you change? You know, those kind of questions are where you start. And then you kind of get in touch with your own self. So it's really a good deal all around. I mean, it's just, again, once you're in like a homeostasis, I feel like you may be there already, like feeling really homeostasis. Like that could be your vibe right now. Like you're chilling, kind of like, yeah, you have some things going on, needing your attention, some deals you got to deal with, but overall you're pretty, you know, you're just like late summer energy. Enjoy the rest of the summer while it lasts. But no, you may be changing things with the way you've, you know, been dealing with it. Because like this summer you were one way and now it's more towards fall. Like in some ways it's already fall. So, or, you know, if you're in a different hemisphere, obviously you're going into different seasons, but the message is still the same, that it's changing. And you should take those aspects of that change and apply them to a higher level. Like always just take everything and look at it. Because in a way, everything material on this material plane is our shadow self. In a way, it's the feminine. Maybe it's the masculine. It's however you want to look at it, but it's I would say it was the masculine, because the nothingness, the void would be the yin. So then boom, big bang, whatever, everything is created, and then you have themes, you have mass. It's almost like this illusion, this hologram. So we have that now, you know, and that's why we're disconnected from our true self, because true self is the collective, like whatever it is, you know. I feel like that's what it is. I mean, it's like we try to personalize it. We can. I mean, there's so many different ways of thinking about the same thing and just feeling the same energy. It's all like we're painters of our own pictures in a way, you know, in a lot of ways. But that's why you just need to focus on like what you really want to focus on, and make sure that like it's not just some visualization that you're doing at the end of the day. Oh, I'm with my partner. Oh, I'm on a mission. Oh, I'm doing this. Like it's something that you're living. It's something that you think about. You carry it around with you all day, and you just like exude it, that energy all day. Like, and you can just give and give and give and give, because your passion for this is so great, and you know that's what's happening, because you know that's what's best for you, because you've been over it 100 times in your head. Like, you have to focus on your life. People just go through life and they don't even focus on it. They just like, oh, what you know, there's so many factors at play that cause that to happen. And that's another reason why we're here, to show people how to delve down into their thoughts. People are in this state of mind where they have a thought and they have to follow through with what that thought said because of what it says about them as a person or whatever. And there's so much guilt and shame that they just have to do it because, oh, you know, it's this crazy shit, you know. But we're here to change the world. So again, cheers to that. That is why it's so important to focus on what needs to be focused on. Yes, I get it. You need to turn your brain off. You need to relax for a while, but then get back into the inner, the outer, not just the YouTube, not just the teaching, the writing, the talking to others, like do the inner work too, so you can keep everything moving along. That is really what sets the time span for like how fast things are going to happen. It's not the outer, it's the inner. So you do the shadow work and the inner child healing. Switch it up. The faster you switch it up, the more you practice switch it up. Think about switch it up. Do this. I mean, you get to a point where, and I'll go through the program, but you'll get to a point where you have a notebook of shit like that, the whole list, and you'll just be like, yes, create more. It's like real legit manifestation here. For real, you guys. I'm feeling it. So, okay. Do not underestimate your power just because you're not seeing all of the, results and seeing all of the things you may be wanting to think that you want right now. Remember, it's all fluid, and sometimes things change. Sometimes we want different things. That's life. Okay? Again, just focus on, make sure you're listening to the inner self and really keeping your hormones, your health, your mental, your spiritual, your social, like keeping it all balanced. It's all important. It's all your energy. That's all it is. These are all just different parts of your energy in this world. Money is an energy. Your relationship with money has its own energy. Okay? That's why you have to know how powerful you are. You have to know. I feel like maybe you're not owning it every single second. And I'm not saying that to be, it's not a negative thing. It's not the glass half empty. It's the glass is half full. You can control. You have the power. If you weren't so brainwashed, that's all it is. And that's all we're doing is reclaiming our own. Okay? Moving on up the elevator, getting everything we want. Can I get an amen? Okay? You're gonna get to this point pretty soon, maybe sooner than you think. You're gonna be manifesting this and that because you're doing the work. Manifesting left, right, whatever you want, big or small. And you're gonna start out with the small stuff. Start out small if you have to. Get your little training wheels on and go. Whatever you do, just keep on going. You're moving, but it's a dance. It's not too much energy. It's not desperation. You're letting go of a lot of that hyper-focused obsession stuff. It's almost like springtime, even though it's not springtime here. It's fixing to be fall, so I guess it's springtime in the southern hemisphere. But yeah, it's like the springtime of our souls, our spirit, the spirit energy right now, because it was just the new year, in like on August 8th. So, look at that. This is good too. It doesn't matter if it's upside down. This is a horseshoe. This is being receptive. This is all about receiving. The only reason you are so in love with this person, the only reason you are so in love with this idea is having this vision that you really want is because that is what's supposed to happen. But it's got to be the right one, because we can get caught up in the wrong ideas, the wrong hopes, the wrong dreams, the wrong mentalities. You got to really vibe it out. You got to feel it out. You got to stay on your toes. You got to do the work. Why am I feeling this about this? Oh, bam. Your inner self knows. It's all about just honestly letting go of the distractions and checking in with your inner self. How you feel. Again, you. That's you, bro. How you feel. You have all the power, okay? Maybe not every single bit of it, but you have a lot of the power as what is coming, and that's why you are coming into your own layer by layer, year by year, day by day, week by week. You are setting your intention. You're going to be doing this work too for a long time. So like, just enjoy it. Enjoy the work as you're doing it. Make it fun. Have fun with it. Let your true self shine. That's really, let your true self shine and keep on getting better. That's what I'm going to leave you guys with. Spread your wings. New cycles coming. Luck is on your side. Hard work is paying off. Conclusions are within reach. Peace, blessings, much love. I will talk to you guys real soon. Have a good one.